Hey everybody, it's JJ. I hope you're having a great Sunday today. I hope you're having a fantabulous time just relaxing and unwinding with your family and everything. As part of my self-care Sunday ritual, I typically like to reflect on everything that happened in the previous week, and I usually journal something or I'll take a walk in nature and I just sort of reflect in that way. But this week I sort of wanted to do something different, and I thought I would actually record a little video and sort of just be super vulnerable today with all you guys. I don't care if I look disheveled, I don't care if I haven't showered yet, I don't care if I smell like crap. But I wanted to sort of let my hair down and share with you all some things I'm going through, which are all just growing pains, but I just wanted to share some of my humanity with you all. So anyways, this week has been a crazy week on so many different levels. For those of you that don't know, that haven't noticed me plastering all over my personal Instagram and Facebook feeds, but we just launched our own paint brand this week, and this has been such a whirlwind of a week. I've just been super overwhelmed with everything, and I'm super honored and grateful for everybody that has expressed their interest in our paint. That has basically, I've received multiple phone calls from people saying, you know, wicked proud of you guys for releasing your own brand of paint, and I see how hard you're working behind the scenes, and the praise has felt absolutely amazing. So thank you all so much for your love and support regarding that. But yeah, it's been a just whirlwind of a week trying to release our own brand of paint. This is my first time basically launching an e-commerce store. This is my first time dealing with manufacturers overseas in China, and this has also been a long-term project that we've been working on for the past 6 months, and I just have felt a little off kilter this week. And like I said, self-care Sundays for me are days to sort of reflect on everything that happened. It's a day for me to unwind and recharge and sort of recalibrate, and that's it's been very beneficial for me today to kind of take a bird's eye view of exactly what happened. And one of the big reasons I wanted to pop on here and do a video instead of just post a picture or something today is to sort of express my vulnerability a little bit as an artist, as a entrepreneur, small business owner, as a friend, fellow human, right? Because this was a hard week. A lot of my healthy habits went out the window, and I kept experiencing feelings of guilt for not exercising every day. One of the big things that I'm noticing that's a trend in my life, and it's just something, you know, after you've lived on planet Earth for a long time, I'm 42, I keep noticing certain patterns and habits that appear into my life. And one of the things that I'm constantly working on is when I am focusing on like a big project or a big product launch, or I need to put out a big fire in my business, or I'm trying to reach a deadline and it's a very, very strict deadline, I tend to pour all of my energy and attention and my time into this big sort of project, or putting the fire out, or trying to reach the deadline, or whatever it is. And it takes so much mental energy and fortitude to achieve this thing, so much mental strength, that my reserves in other areas go out the window, like the exercise, like eating healthy and all those things. So, and it's a pattern that keeps happening. So this is kind of like a two-layered video, actually. There's a couple purposes behind today's video. One, I just like to come on here and express myself honestly, openly, vulnerably. I like to be my authentic self. I'm not here to paint some picture that I'm like this superhero type guy or I'm immortal or anything like that. Like, Do I aspire to be like a David Goggins and just be unshakable and show up every day and just be relentless? Of course. I think a lot of us would like to strive toward that, and that's something I continually strive toward. But like everybody else, I'm a work in progress, and I have certain things that I'm still trying to navigate through on my journey. And I like to share that with people, because although I do post every day and every week being like, show up and get the work done, blah, blah, I do experience weeks like this where I get thrown off balance and I fall off the wagon. And I like to share that with you all as well. So this was one of those weeks where I was so busy trying to launch this paint brand of ours that a lot of my healthy habits went out the window. And I didn't exercise every morning like I wanted to. And instead of reaching for an apple, I reached for ice cream and some pizza, right? I like to be honest and tell you guys when I experience something like that, because I don't want to paint this picture, like I said, and we're bombarded on social media by people like this every day. And I really think it does something for our psyche, where you're surrounded by these beautiful people and successful people that are posting every day all of the glamour and the ritz, and they look like Greek Adonises, and they're chiseled and they're beautiful. And then when you're not showing up every day like they are, you feel less than. It's okay to strive to be like that, but don't compare yourself to those people all the time, because I guarantee you, The Rock has difficult days, right? I'm sure David Goggins, even though he's just like, the epitome of just the hardest human being on the face of the planet, I'm sure he probably has days where it's tough for him, right? But he gets through it. He's the type of guy that does get through it. But for the rest of us mortals, we have off days. And I like to share with people when I have an off day. So that's a big reason why I wanted to pop on here. It's one, so I can express myself authentically and share with you my struggles and my pain points, because that's what I do on Sundays for myself anyways, but I thought I'd put it in a video format. And then also just to let you all know that, the things that you see on social media, people posting like, I am just constantly hustling and grinding, and like I do this every day, and I have a very strict and stringent schedule and blah blah blah. We all have difficult days. We're all not superheroes, and I just I don't want people to think that their journeys. I don't want people to fall into depression, based on that, because what you see on social media, it's not 100% what's going on behind the scenes. And I just wanted to be the first one, if you haven't heard this from anyone else yet, that all of us have off days, okay? Off weeks. We get into funks, and it's okay, right? It's totally fine. Just find a way to, and this is why I reserve Sundays for this. I journal it out. What happened this week? And was I being lazy? I'll tell you 9 out of 10 times, I'm not being lazy. It just takes a lot of mental power and energy to get a certain project done. But the thing that I'm working on is, I've realized over the years, this is a pattern that keeps coming into my life, and I need to dial in the exercise habit so that it is just like an automatic thing, like it's just like brushing my teeth. And unfortunately, I'm just not there yet. I can go weeks, months, half a year, I can go strong, and then usually, boom, something happens to me and it throws me off whack. And I'm still trying to figure out how to avoid getting thrown off balance. And I think it's just gonna be an ongoing journey, and I'm fine with that. Like I said, I'm a work in progress like everybody else, but I've talked your ear off long enough. I hope you are all staying safe and healthy out there. Thank you for dealing with my disheveledness today. Truly appreciate it. And just keep doing you. Keep showing up. Keep doing the best you can. And it's okay to be a flawed human. We all are. All right, I love you guys. I'll talk to you later on in another video. Have a good one.